Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be discussing WTF reject items, basically because these are expensive items that I think are absolutely not worth the price or the hype. I think you can save your money and I'm going to explain why. So we're gonna start with a little bit of Givenchy. Just the name itself means that you're gonna be paying a lot of money. Givenchy is very, very high end, and everything from their foundations to eyeshadows to lipsticks are going to cost you a pretty penny. This is a marble lipstick. Let's all just admire. It's actually not as marbled as it looks online. It kind of just looks like it kind of just looks like a red lipstick that rolled around in a little bit of maybe black eyeshadow that was laying on your vanity. Like, it doesn't look marbled. It looks kind of smoky and dirty to me, and I was really disappointed by this product. This is a product that is sold out everywhere, and I am so surprised by that. I don't know why people are so into this product. It is $34 for this lipstick right here. It has red and black swirls, and it is supposed to have a pH shade adjusting quality that is going to transform your red lipstick into the perfect red. And to me, this just looked kind of hot pink, weird red on my lips. It looked balmy. It didn't feel that nourishing. It did not feel like a luxury product, and that's why I'm saying this is a fail. And the reason that I'm like, oh, why? Is because I actually called so many stores and found one of these, drove down to Beverly Hills, picked it up. I was gonna do a whole WTF on this, and then I was like, well, maybe I'll do it in a collective haul because $34 is expensive for a lipstick, but maybe not expensive enough for a standalone WTF. So curiosity got the best of me. I put it on and I was just like, what on the earth? Why did I drive like an hour and a half to go and get this product? I just think it's kind of not cute at all. So you have been warned officially. Givenchy, they create some of the most beautiful makeup out there. I do love some of their items. And of course, as a fashion brand, they are just top notch, but this product is not. P.S. Do we enjoy the smoky eye today? I'm kind of rocking a different look from my normal go-to everyday basic matte brown nudes. This is very much a throwback to makeup that I used to do almost every day of my life. And if you guys would like a tutorial, I am so happy to do that because this is like a 5-minute smoky eye using 0 brushes, believe it or not. No brushes, just fingertips, a lot of smudging, and this is what you get. And I actually love how this looks. Wow, the sun is like getting bright and dark and bright and dark and bright and dark. It's as moody as I am today. So forgive the lighting. So I am feeling a more edgy kind of a look for myself right now. I like very undone, messy hair. I like more smudgy makeup. My clothing is feeling a little more edgy at the moment. Sometimes I go through these seasons where I just really am attracted to everything feminine, and then I'm really attracted to everything kind of rock and roll, and I'm kind of in the more rock and roll area right now. And this item to me sounded like a really cool idea. I'm like, I'm gonna look so cool, and everybody's gonna be like, what's on your eyes? And I thought this was like the best idea ever. This is from Kevyn Aucoin, which you know, Kevyn Aucoin. May he rest in peace. His books are what started my knowledge with beauty. Him and Bobbi Brown, those 2 books, Making Faces, and then Bobbi Brown's first book, those were like my initial Bibles to makeup. So I love Kevyn Aucoin. Even though he's not here anymore, his essence, I feel, is still very much in his brand, and a lot of his products are phenomenal. This is just not. This is basically like a little bit glittery petroleum jelly that you put on your eyelids, and you're gonna pay so much money for it. And the overall look is just really kind of slimy, and it slides around, and yes, it catches light, but literally you could use lip balm to do the same exact effect. And that is why I am calling this product a dud. This is just weird. It's just weird. And the texture of it literally is exactly like a lip gloss. It's very thick, shiny, and when you put it on your eyes, it'll look really high fashion for a minute, and then you blink a little bit, and if you have any other product on your eyes, mascara included, it all starts to kind of migrate and smudge around. Sounds like a fun time, but this is $38. $38. So unless you are so into a no makeup except for shiny stuff on your eyelid look, I think this is a total waste of money. They do say that you can pat this on your cheeks as well, but it's so thick and gloppy that I just don't think that looks good either. And if you really want that look, what I'm gonna go ahead and say is get some Vaseline. You can do the same kind of a look. It's an easy dupe to do. This was just something that I thought might be more glittery and shimmery, and it just was not. For my third item, I kind of have to put myself in the right mental place to talk about this because it kind of makes me go, why? This is a $75 eyeliner, a gel eyeliner, and I love a good, long-wearing, rich, fantastic liner. I'm always on the hunt for something that is just gonna knock my socks off, and I have to be honest, my favorite is from the drugstore. This is the L'Oreal Lacquer Liner, and I just think this is so good. You can see I've used quite a bit of it. I'm really kind of digging in the jar kind of deep right here, but I use this on a very precise brush to conceal a lash band. I can even use this in the waterline. I'll use this to do a beautiful cat eye. I just think this is a fantastic, really intensely pigmented, long-wearing, non-flaky, non-smudging liner that you can get for $10 at the drugstore. Now, I love trying out luxury goods, and even though I've had a lot of fails from Serge Lutens, I still thought that this might be worth my time. This is a $75 cream gel liner that I absolutely regret purchasing. It's actually really fantastic. So again, this is an overpriced kind of regrets, not just like products that I totally hate. It's just, in my opinion, not worth your cash. So this one right here, the fact that it's great is awesome and all, but it's $75. So if you can go and buy something that works just as well for $10, and I'm not saying like, well, it almost works just as well, like it works just as well, go for the $10 one. Why would you even waste your money? That's why I have to tell you about this. It looks great on your vanity, but like who cares? It's $75. So this one I would never purchase again. And in fact, I am permanently stepping away from the Serge Lutens counter because their cosmetics are not even WTF. They are just like on a whole nother planet. I really don't understand. They have a $175 foundation that I've been tempted to do a WTF on and wear throughout the day, but I've just never been super impressed by any of their products, and I cannot bring myself to do it. But should I do it? Let me know in the comments below. So I have one last item, and I wasn't even going to talk about this, but because we're talking about things that didn't work out and saving your cash, this is $25, so it's not $75, but I still want to mention it because it's not worth your money. This is a yellow lipstick. It's the same kind of a pH thing where you put it on your skin and it turns kind of corally. It's supposed to work with your pH. Some people argue that it's not pH, it's just your body temperature. So I'm not quite sure about that. But my reason with this is you can go and buy a color changing baby lips at the drugstore that does the exact same thing for around $5. And again, why would you spend your money if you don't have to? So I know that the Lipstick Queen had the Frog Prince lipstick that was green that everybody was oohing and aahing over, and my mom actually really loves that one. She loves the formula. I did a WTF or an OMG, one of the two, on their whole green lip products, and they didn't work out for me, but some people love them. And then I saw the yellow one and I was like, I'm gonna give that a whirl too and see what it does. Instead of turning a pink red, it turns more coral. But I just think $25 for this is not worth it. If you saw this recently at Bloomingdale's, which is where I purchased this, and you were kind of sucked into the display, don't think that this is gonna be the most amazing, flattering color of your life. It's just kind of weird and gimmicky, and I would say go with a pretty lip color that you love and a great balm underneath it instead of trying to do this kind of a situation. I hope I saved some cash for you guys, killed some curiosity about these new crazy products, and if you enjoy this kind of a video, please give this one a thumbs up. Leave me comments below. What is something that you purchased over hype and you came home and tried it out and you're like, ew, gross, no, why? Let me know because I want to hear about what you guys have had problems with as well. And yeah, I love reading your comments. So I hope to hear from you, and thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I love you, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Mwah. Tati, the makeup investigator, is out.